here comes Joe Torre. So it's been that kind of a day. In case they rally and go to the 10th, Tom Niedenfuhr is throwing as Gene Garber makes the long walk in from the Braves pen, and there is Niedenfuhr. And now here we are in the bottom of the 9th with Gene Garber pitching to Bill Russell, followed by Dusty Baker. Russell batting .263. He has Anderson running at second and Sachs at first, so there's good speed out there. Ball one. Sachs at first, Anderson at second, nobody out. Strike. One and one. Fouled away. 1-2. Anderson and Sachs taking their lead. So what a frustrating day for Russell. He strikes out with the bases loaded in the 6th inning and with 2 on in the 9th inning. And the batter will be Dusty Baker. Anderson and Sachs with 1 out. 0-1. 6-3 Atlanta. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Good save by Benedict. He's been all over the place, especially when you're handling 6 different pitchers, all kinds of styles. Little pop fly into shallow right field. That could be trouble. It's going to fall. And the bases are loaded on a little blooper to right field. Take another look. Royster gave it his best shot, and so did Claudell Washington. Murphy could never get close to it, but it landed just beyond Royster. Now Cecil Espy will run for Baker at first, representing the tying run. They get some young wheels over there at first.
For Baker, number 52, Cecil Espy.
So look at this inning. Morales takes a bad swing. He just kind of felt for the ball and doubled to left. Sachs walks. Russell strikes out, and Baker gets a pop fly single. And suddenly the Dodgers are very much alive. 1 out, bases loaded in the 9th. 6-3 Atlanta, and Pedro Guerrero the batter. And this crowd on its feet and pleading. They're all getting up. It is that time of day. Never mind the 7th inning stretch. This is the wire. Guerrero is 0 for 4. Lost a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning. Anderson, Sachs, and Espy out on the line. 0-1. Anderson at 3rd, Sachs at 2nd, Espy at 1st. They all run well. 1 out, and Mike Marshall on deck. One ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded in the 9th. 6-3 Atlanta, 1 away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ground foul outside of 3rd. 1-2. Boy, what an exhausting finish to a long afternoon at the ballpark. Well, it figured the Dodgers and Braves are going to put you through the ringer right down to the last day. So naturally, they do it right down to the last minute. Perinoski, Basgall, and a nervous Lasorda, and a rather calm Torre in the Atlanta dugout, and Gypsy Boots in his own world. 1-2. has hit 4 fly balls today. One of them should have been a home run except for Murphy. 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 out, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Dodgers trying for a 9th inning miracle here. Ground ball up along third, foul ball, foul ball. So they're all out there. The table is set. And the big man is in the chair, and the count 2-2. Fastball fouled away, and boy, he was late. He just did get a piece of that. After you get that palm ball trickery of Garber, look how late he is on it. He just got a piece of it. It was almost in Benedict's mitt. And Basgul and Lasorda in their corner, and everybody's sweating it out now. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball foul, and the tension remains. Twelve pitchers in the game, 6 for each side. A lot of pressure on Stello, doing a great job behind the plate. 2-2. Yeah, these are tough to take. I'll tell you what, Guerrero just had to back out. I mean, this is hanging time. Whew. While Guerrero does his bit, Garber was bouncing the rosin bag on the front and back of his right hand. And now they hook up, and here we go. 2-2. Ball 3. It is almost too much to take. $45,269 came by. 3-2 with 1 out. Full count to Pedro as the runners take their lead. And Guerrero backs out. Oh, you can just imagine the pressure. You'd have to be a block of wood not to feel it. 3-2. Ball 4. That'll walk in a run. The batter is Mike Marshall. Amalfitano out of the lines to talk to Mike. Mike is hitting .283. Singled in the 2nd inning, singled to right in the 4th, flied to right in the 6th, and was robbed of a hit, a line drive caught by Randy Johnson at 3rd. 6-4 Braves. 9th inning, 1 out, bases loaded. Ball 1. Steve Sachs at 3rd. Cecil Espy, the tying run, at 2nd. And Pedro Guerrero at 1st. One ball, no strike. Ball 2. 2-0 to Marshall with the bases loaded. A drive to right. Going back on the ball is Washington. It is going to be off the wall. In comes Sack. In comes Espy. It's all tied up. Marshall at second and Guerrero at third.
First baseman, Greg Brown.
Claudel Washington couldn't make it. And it's a question of whether Joe Torre's going to make what he has seen in the ninth. First base open. They are walking Brock intentionally, and R.J. Reynolds will be coming up. It is tied 6-6. There's still one out. The bases are loaded, and the batter will be the kid, R.J. Reynolds, with a chance to win it. And Garber is staying in there. So Torre has seen it all. A double by Morales when it looked like he was just feeling for the ball. The little pop fly single by Baker. The walks to Sachs and Guerrero. The slice double off the right field wall by Marshall. And now with the bases loaded, the infield is up. The outfield looks like a softball game, and the batter is R.J. Reynolds. Pedro Guerrero is at third. He's the winning run with one out. Ball one. Reynolds flied to left, hit into a double play, single grounded out. And Gene Garber battling now to stay afloat. 1-0. The squeeze, and here comes the run. They squeezed it in. By the way, if you are keeping score in this madhouse, not only did R.J. squeeze, but he got a base hit and an RBI, and Guerrero brought the winning run home. Bedlam at Dodger Stadium. The pictures told it all.